Alright, YouTubers, I need some help figuring something out, okay? I need ideas. I need you guys to help me figure this out. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to invent some form of cooling. Um, I mean, how stupid is it that we fucking spend energy to cool something down? Let's just be like, let's just be intuitive for 2 seconds, okay? Let's just be intuitive here. We're spending energy to lower the temperature. Are you fucking kidding me? Really, that's what we're doing. We're spending energy to lower the temperature. Lowering the temperature should be giving us energy. Seriously. This is a problem. I think this is a serious problem. Anyways, it's silly. It's just silly, okay? So I'm gonna give you some of my ideas, okay? Metal is like cold when you touch it, right? So we can use that somehow. Obviously the way a fridge works is that it compresses air and then it shoots it. You compress air and then you pump it out and that makes it cold. And then you let the air outside and it's hot outside the fridge, and then you pump it once it's cooled off because it's hot outside. Then you pump it back into the compressor. It recompresses it. So you're compressing it, I guess, and then you're pumping it. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's something like that. Okay, anyways, there's this other effect. I don't know what it's fucking called. The fucking Ventrioli effect, maybe. This is why I need your help, because I'm trying to fucking do something here. I got all these fucking concepts. I can't, and this is too hard, okay? Basically, it's, you know how when you have a hose and you put your thumb on the hose and it shoots the fucking water out fast? You can use that to, like, increase air pressure. Anyways, also, semiconductors exist. So I think you can use okay, here's what I was thinking. You make some sort of thermal semiconductor, but instead of, like, conducting but you do it with heat somehow. Oh no, okay. I was thinking you make a diode. A diode is basically it's a one-way current. It's a one-way door for current. So you make a one-way door for temperature somehow. And the way they make a diode is they use semiconductors. They use two different types of semiconductors. One with patches of empty space, and ones with not space, and ones with patches of extra space. And then, but they, like, repel each other. And then it creates, like, a cavity. But then when you jump the cavity, because the electrons, it's actually not space, it's actually empty spaces for electrons, and the electrons want to go to each other. So then there's a cavity and they jump the cavity, and it just creates, like, a flow. And then when you try and send it back the other way, it doesn't let it go through. So I'm thinking you do that with, like, insulation somehow. Oh, okay. And so temperature and pressure are related to each other. And there's actually a device, or it's called, like, a wind spinner. It's called a wind spinner, and it's shaped like a. There's one in particular I'm interested in. It's shaped like a cup, and it spins horizontally. It's shaped like a cup, and I was thinking you could vibrate it. You could vibrate a wind spinner, because it just has to move out. So if you vibrate a wind spinner, then it'll just start spinning. So you could vibrate. Isn't that's what heat is, right? Heat is when something gets excited and it vibrates. So you use heat to vibrate the wind spinner. And then somehow the wind spinner moves the air. Somehow the wind spinner moves the air towards the I don't know, like conduction point or something to basically just make like a fucking thermal diode. And then you would insulate one part of it, and then the other part you don't insulate, so that way the heat can just leave. But the cold, we're trying to keep the cold, but the heat, we just get the fuck out of there. Or maybe it would be it would have a byproduct. It could have a byproduct, because if we are using it could be like some sort of a generator, you know? And yeah, so it's gonna be, and we use the generator, but this is why it's tricky, because we have to use the energy we're creating to sustain itself. It has to like sustain itself. I guess. And it's not perpetual motion, because we're using the energy. We'll be using the vibration from the heat. It's not perpetual motion. We're taking the energy from the heat. Anyways, fuck. You vibrate it, right? What if you just heat up? No, it's already hot. Oh, you could use the like hot air rises or something. You could use that somehow. I feel like there's like a really simple way to do this. Like a really simple way to do this. Oh. What if you take the horizontal thing. Well, because I was thinking earlier, like some sort of vacuum. You use a vacuum somehow, and then you use some sort of like pressure difference, and you use I'm not sure if it's called the Ventrioli effect. It's whatever a carburetor uses. A carburetor in a car, it uses some sort of effect. It's when you put your thumb on the hose and it speeds up. And I was thinking you have like Ventrioli, and that was why I picked that air spinner, because the air spinner has the right shape for it. Oh, right. But the reason, oh yeah, and then I was thinking you could use the semiconductor at the tip somehow, because, oh yeah, and you use the fan to blow. Okay, so it'll be like powering itself kind of, but it's not perpetual motion, because it's using the heat from the air. So it's going to be cooling it down somehow. And the fan blows into the what is it called? The air spinner. Shit. You might need like a directed, maybe like a vortex fan or something. But that's too hard to produce. And we're fucking like, we don't have any money. None of us have any fucking money. We have to do this with like shit from like Home Depot and like the fucking wilderness. You know, we don't have. Oh yeah, you could use like water. We can use like water evaporating somehow. That's another idea. Yeah, we use water evaporation somehow. There's something called a swamp cooler. It's called a swamp cooler, and it uses water evaporation in order to it only works in like humid environments or something. And if you look into a dehumidifier, if you look into a dehumidifier, you'll see that what does it do? It like fucking it like drips water down or something. And you could like use the water dripping to like power it maybe, and then the water evaporates into the air, and it's like the water is like the earth part of the way the earth the wind moves, something to do with wind even, really. But I'm just trying to make a fridge so we can sell it and make money, because I'm just tired of being poor right now. That's all I really care about right now. And I'll worry about the rest of this shit later. I'm really just trying to make money. Or alternatively, we don't have to figure this out, and you can just donate to my Patreon. But I need money. I need to get I need to get like a better situation. Like I need to be able to eat at restaurants. Like I need better food. I need money to... What do I even need money for? Well, I do. I want money to invent shit like this. Or to like figure shit, to like play with shit like this. I want money to... I want to go to the strip club. I want to go to the strip club. I really do. What else do I need money for? Oh yeah, so I can fucking forget about my dad. Right. I'll be free. Like I'll be totally free. I can do whatever the fuck I want at that point. Oh my god, I want that so bad. Can we please figure this out? Okay, thank you, bye.